Hello, my crafty friends. How are you doing today? I hope you're fine. And today I have for you the video from creative process of me making this evil poison Team Holtz inspired tin, and it's part of Polish ongoing Instagram challenge that helps to spread the news about the charity fundraiser to fight the COVID-19. And the challenge was to use specifically 16 items, and all those 16 items were on the first photo. And one of those items is a metal tin. It's a tin after candies. I picked this one because it was white at the bottom, so less painting for me, and I covered it with 2 coats of Prima gesso, and then I did some tissue paper background from Tim Holtz last year released paper with birds. I'm not a fan of birds, but I like the wording that it's around, and I decided to use that. Obviously, my inspiration came straightly from Tim Holtz tins. I just wanted to make it more dimensional, and I had a lot of Tim Holtz elements lately, and I thought that it would be just so cool, and this evil vibe with this cool and toxic, and I just love it. It's totally up from my alley. So I'm layering my tissue paper with matte medium, and I also use it instead of my favorite clear gesso, just to provide myself matte surface with some tooth. On the Snipart chipboard piece, I just added some Finnabar liquid acrylic paint. I will build up the coverage with 2 layers. It will still not be opaque, but it will be brown and opaque enough for the purpose of the video. So then I decided that my tin needs more oomph, and I went for Tim Holtz ribbons, and I used them both on the tin and on this small backing of the pocket watch. I love those pocket watches. They are so cute and adorable and steampunky at the same time, but still cutesy and tiny, and they have the glass front. They look like legit pocket watch. Yeah, so love it. Inside of the pocket watch, we have a small metal label tag, and I just assembled everything with the Tim Holtz matte medium. On the front of the watch, I added the toxic sentiment, and I really like that ribbons will hold up to any kind of surface, and it looks so awesome when assembled together. I added also a few more details from those ribbons, like instead of stamping, I love those bugs, and I added potion and caution on the side of my tin, and I started with my colors. I used just 2 colors. One is amber from Finnabar liquid acrylics, and second one is Deco Art fluid acrylics in the shade quinacridone gold. Love that shade. Similar one will be carmine from Finnabar, I think, but a little bit more red. But those are slightly differences. So I like to have a lot of the rust colors, so I don't mind to have few similar ones. So I'm assembling my composition first, Snipart compass, then Finnabar bat wings. They add a little bit to the evilness of the project, and I love it. And at the top, there is a small metal skull. It's a part of my bracelet. My hubby bought it for me, and it just fell apart at some point, so I just kept those skulls, knowing that one day I will find a perfect use for them. And yeah, I still have a few more. Inside of my pocket watch, I added a little bit of both of my colors, and really thin coat all over my thin, because this amber color, it's chameleon color. Depending on amount of water, you will get a different intensity and different coverage, and it's beautiful neutral brown. Love it. I love neutral colors. They add this grunginess to any color palette that you will use. And those are acrylics, so each layer, when I dry it, it's permanent, and I just love it. I added also a little bit of paint on the glass because it's translucent and it will look just like the natural dirt and stain and rust on my watch. And just love it. So a little bit of matte Prima wax for this patina effect, and then I will use this bitumen paste from Stamperia. It's called Patina Antricante or Ombra. I'm not sure which one is named, but it's just beautiful product. Here I used it on its own and I just smeared it here and there. It's definitely solvent based, so it dissolved a little bit the paint that I have underneath. So when I took my cloth and started to buff it out, I was able to expose a little bit of the true metal color on the wing and on the watch, and I just think that it looks awesome. Since then, I already know that those bitumen pastes will work beautifully with waxes. Thank you, Naneka, for that tip. I will experiment further on. And here I'm using my last item that will be stencil, and I added those blue dots. I thought that they look cool, but I needed something metallic to make my rust look like rust. So I decided to just scratch the blue dots from wax and switch it for the metallic wax. It's a PBO solvent based one. It's like old gold, a little bit coppery, and I just brushed it gently. I focus more on the elements like skull and wings just to add a little bit of metallic shine, and this compass that is underneath my pocket watch. But I also went around the edges, just a little bit sparkle here and there, and I buff it out when it's set, like on the other day, because when you buff this wax, it's just shiny and beautiful. Okay, I will leave you right now with the pictures and close-ups, and probably YouTube will offer you a few more videos to watch as I discovered the option of putting on screen few other options. So here they are. And if you think that I should face any other challenges that you heard of, let me know in the comment section. I'm up for it. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Have a nice and creative day and see you on the next one. Bye.